Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams. But Nationals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Anibal Sanchez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. He's going to have to clean up.
So striding in, Justin Turner. He will lead. This one off today. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
To 1-2 now. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now batting, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Sanchez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least. But he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking at keyhole.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Soto is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And now a triple play as he couldn't get back to the bag, and the inning is over. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Walker Buehler is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Buehler, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
There to look at in his bets, and that's out number 1. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. So coming to the plate, Eric Thames. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for Washington. Still no score. Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Max Muncy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Into the box now, Will Smith, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Howie Kendrick. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. On a line, that's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in his show get absolutely hammered.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they rank amongst the league leaders in strikeouts and home runs allowed, which many around the team indicate is a reflection of the nasty stuff the pitching staff brings to the table. One hitter told me he can definitely see why the other teams have such a difficult time barreling the baseball against them, saying, "I can see the ball dancing all over the place. When I'm out on defense, it's crazy to watch." Guys, it sounds like deception and movement are major keys to their success.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Nope,
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Castro over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The designated hitter.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Chris Taylor is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Strike 2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fastball called for strike 2. Turner on second. Seager on at first with 2 down. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, but the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. Into the box, Wellington Castillo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Wellington.
In there, 0-1.
Castillo.
1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger coasts under it, and that's the second out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even now at 1-1. Eaton Stands 5'9" as you see him in the left-handed box. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Mookie Betts as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Sanchez into his motion. 1-1 pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Jock Peterson now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Soto. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Full count, 3-2. Two out, nobody on. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in once again, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Smith is off at first with 2 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Turner gloves it to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. So striding forward now, Juan Soto. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Lifted the other way to left center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eric Thames becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
0-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, Chris Taylor. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sanchez sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1.
1-1.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready once again, Justin Turner. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto moves over, and that retires the side. 1-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. So stepping in, Victor Robles, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bellinger racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And now for Washington, Asdrubal Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. And there's a base hit on the line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Roll. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Castillo, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ladies
Joe
and
Ross takes
your
over to start
attention,
the
please.
6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for Washington, number 41, Joe Ross.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Nope.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Drilled down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the center field.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 to him now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. Lifetime against Joe Ross. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Betts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position. And he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Will Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. 2-1 Los Angeles. Ready for another chance, Trey Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Number 2.
Settling in now, Adam Eaton, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. There he goes, in there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away. Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Seager. And there are 2 away now. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Eric Thames, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit hard to short. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One left for Washington. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51. Wander.
Standing in, number 9. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second. For one man out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And he lays off for ball one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. First and second now. One man out. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And he misses with that one. Ball four, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ryan Harper is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Now with the play, Cody Bellinger. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here. One man out. No offer on that one. Two balls and a strike.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Zips it to Castro for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, two outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Victor Robles digging in now. A hit in two tries so far. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. And it's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now as Dribble Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bellinger facing back, and they have taken the lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you could see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Right side. Castro's got it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The left field.
Ready now, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
He's set, and the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 1-2 pitch fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-all ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense is...
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Will Smith.
He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Turner has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 52.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. Career numbers against Baez. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, Adam Eaton. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. (0-1). Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. One and two now to Adam Eaton. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-1. Here it comes. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 2. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Howie Kendrick would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Next will be the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Starlin Castro would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends. At the plate, number 9. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third, and Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's just 1 for 6. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Turner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. The set and the 2-1. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Blake Trinan comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Blake.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Victor.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Coming to the plate now. Here's the first pitch to him. High pop up. Turner over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman,
digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Ready with the 0-1. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Roenis Elias takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Elias, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, I love watching the pitcher that just rears back and smoked by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Popped him up. Casilla shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. John Peterson is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it. Stepping up now, Wellington Castillo, career against Blake Trinan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box now, Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Nationals leave. Daniel Hudson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 48.
Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 9.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
This one's flared toward left center. Soto sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
He's set. The 0-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Stepping in, Eric Thames, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
First baseman.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this.